Hello everyone, and welcome back to the case of the Golden Idol. I made an oopsie whoopsie. A real uh-oh magucko. Quite the you walkie. I'm gonna say that within the first minute, and I'm gonna go with it. I recorded a real nice, quite a bit of, the case of the Golden Idol. I got really far, and Windows had updated my computer, meaning that my microphone didn't record any of it. So, I do have the footage, but I'm not talking in it. So we're gonna go with figuring out what happened. Pretend you didn't see that before, the other stuff. We're gonna review all of this, and I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened in each of these. So, I didn't get any hints. We finished out the last one, which was figuring out what each of the things does. I'll know a little bit about the symbols. If you looked at my last video and solved it yourself, you'll know as well. But to gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keene pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed 2 of the intruders. We then received this little cutscene. It is of David Gorin, head injury. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. What happened afterwards? I managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master, Lord Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died, bless his soul. And I just now noticed how disturbing gold doubloon looks. But we... In the next one, I wonder, I can't really replay this. Oh, I can replay it. Okay. So, we see here, in the outside. We're going to skip over this one. I'm not going to give all the details, but we see here that there is someone who has been ambushed, who has been captured, who has been, we can see they were dragged off the side of the road, footsteps leading the way, and a secretive organization of what we saw as the Dark Hands, which we've heard about in the attempted assassination of Edmund Cloudsley. Proud Beasts and Water Snakes, 2 other houses, and then the Initiate, Steward, and Master rankings. Here we see Walter Keene, gentleman who tried to kill Edmund Cloudsley in the last one, is talking about how he went into hiding. You can read all this if you need. You can pause it. He went into hiding, he was very brave, blah 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 blah, oh so noble. But then in this one, and this is what's interesting, apologies for the weird music, he says that he's been having a lot of people chasing after him, but he found a man named Lazarus Hurst, saying that he's earned his trust. But now here's what's interesting, and you may have seen a peek of it. This is Lazarus Hurst, but he looks familiar. He looks like a young Edmund Cloudsley. At least that's my theory. He looks like a young Edmund Cloudsley. His name is Lazarus Hurst, and for whatever reason here in this room, there has been a death. There was some poison drunk in wine, and based on the rite of one of these rituals, I believe it was a ritual dispute, because we have the Keeper Treasures, Never Tiring Teacher, and the Grim Reaper. We can see that they tried to establish or resolve a dispute here between Sir Geoffrey Sinclair towards Walter Keene. He challenged him to a duel of poison. And they're all saying that the Griffin has spoken, the Griffin has spoken, the Griffin has spoken. But here's where it gets interesting. We had that person outside who was kidnapped, or who was tied up, and it's strange that they would do it literally outside. But one of these people is an imposter, and it is this gentleman here, because we've learned that this hat, this face, are Dark Hands. These are Water Snakes, and these are Proud Beasts here. And so what this is Walter Keene here, who has been challenged. Geoffrey Sinclair has lost, but David Gorin is here, working with Edmund Cloudsley, who's down below, and they're helping Walter Keane to win by rigging the game. So, here's where all the info was. Blah 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 blah. It's everything I said. It's very interesting. Very peculiar. Return to scenario selection. And then the very next one is one that I had been working on here. This is where I was going to start the next episode, but alas, it didn't record. And instead of nixing the entire playthrough, saying, whatever, it doesn't work, I don't want to replay, it wasn't going forward with it. We're marching strong. What these gentlemen have just witnessed, and let me clue you in on it, is a miracle has been performed by Lazarus Hurst, Edmund Cloudsley. And here we see, this is Walter Keane. He's got his thing of hats that he's looking at. And they are talking about how this idol, or this cane here, has the idol inside of it, hidden. And based on what we see here, and what we learned in last episodes, it was going to be 2 episodes ago, but last episode's knowledge or reveal is that this symbol, the cane, the scepter, is a symbol of increasing or expansion. This here is air, and it was set to red, just similar to what we saw in the exploded vase. And so what happened is, this here is an open hole, or it's broken or something. And I believe he used it to, kind of like Iron Man, propulsion hand steadying himself. He used that to fly, I think. Because we have all the way up here at the top of the lighthouse. They went up to the top. Nothing else of interest. Good job. And the door is locked from the inside. So obviously you had to get out from the outside. These gentlemen, which we learned, their coats being white means that they are masters of the order. This is the green one is a steward, and the black here is initiate, I think. Or the initiates are the green, and stewards are the black. But this gentleman here, he was in the first episode that we did as the attorney for the will of whatever his name was, the first guy who pushed the guy off the ledge. And he has been instructed to take note of all here. He's in charge of notes, Nicholas Maker, and your Water Snake Brother Maker, Dark Hand Master JT. So one of the masters here is JT, which is down at the bottom, James Turner. So what I had figured out so far is everything but a few names. We need to know names of these 3 masters here who are witness to this miracle. We need to figure out who was blackmailing who and who held the cane in what orders. Very interestingly enough, though, they're giving the crown to him. What they're doing here is establishing who is the next leader of their society, the Griffin Reborn. Whoever proves himself to be the Griffin Reborn is obviously this guy reincarnated or whatever, and is ascended to the top of the cycle. So they try to claim to be Griffin. They do a miracle. If it is proven that it was not a miracle but mere magic, the claimant is punished with death. If no one can repeat the miracle, the masks fall. The claimant is crowned as Griffin Reborn. Obviously, this is what has happened. They're all saying that it is a miracle. It is a miracle. So obviously, he has performed this miracle. The history is the first Dark Hand, Lord Harrington, demonstrated flying, jumped off a cliff to his death. He couldn't do it. Next guy, about 21 years later, no, 31 years later, tried a seance. Someone else was able to do it, and he was killed. They made a homunculus, which I would love to know how they made the little, yippee person in the bottle, but apparently someone else was able to do it. He was killed. He hypnotized this guy in 1771, a servant, but the servant was hypnotized second time, and he was killed. A lot of killing happens in this order, it seems. But now we see here the legs. It appears that someone has attempted to perform the miracle as well by leaping off of the lighthouse, and failed. He's died from broken legs, broken arms, and a head injury. Severe wound to the back of the head from falling. So he's dead. He's dead. He's very dead. Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. I will lead you, brothers, to great many changes. So we need to figure out, I believe it was Edmund Cloudsley, Lazarus Hurst, had the cane, and then this gentleman, and then now it is being held by Walter Keane. But we need to figure out who he is, first and foremost. And I think that will be with our note. Master McBain. He threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past, offend me greatly. Sincerely, Darkhand Steward. So that's him. He's the only steward here. So this note is addressed, is written by him. No. Not that the staff will work just as well in your hands as this. So he recovered this, because this is addressed to Master McBain, written by him. He wrote it to this gentleman here, and obviously that guy died. But this note describes how whatever the cane does, the artifact is hidden inside. He's revealing that, saying that he's using that to fly. You can do that too. Obviously, he doesn't do it well, and he dies. Here is Edmund Cloudsley's book, and see the glyphs and put the idol. We already know this. So he's putting it in here. Water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, increasing air pressure, so that he's going to use a gust of wind. Main challenge is ensuring my balance when holding the idol. Practice is paramount. And then miracle preparation. After the inverted cane, is what I call the dot one, with the air input, which will soak at the sky, he absorbs a lot of air. Because I learned, in that, in the case with the, all the notes describe what they are, the exploding vase, he has to soak up gold from the ocean, from like minerals from the water, I think, and then he has to point it at a reservoir or a basin and use the like inverse to push the gold back out into the basin. So aim at the sky, press the lever to maximum position, and hold for at least 10 seconds. We also learned, based on the pressure he pulls the lever at, increases how strongly the effect occurs. At this point, the idol should be full enough to perform the miracle once. So, obviously, the guy didn't know that you needed to soak up the stuff in the sky and then push it in. So the next guy who uses it falls to his death. So, I think I've covered everything from the last episode, and I sincerely apologize for that. It's been 13 minutes, but we're here now. We have a peculiar change of events with Walter Keane helping out Edmund Cloudsley after trying to kill him. So, Master McBain, and I think that's who this guy is. When he went to go retrieve the staff, he also retrieved the note that doomed Master McBain. So, McBain, Angus. Now we just need to figure out the last two gentlemen, which will be one of them. Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. There was a note here. Water Snake Master, which is this guy. That's the Water Snake helmet, or mask. Lately I have experienced disturbing dreams and feel cursed. Are you the source of this with the magic? So he thinks that he's being cursed by the Proud Beast Master. And then over here, in a green seal, which I only just now noticed the seals are different colors. I'm sure that means different things. Your friend, is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the court of directors, 7 Seas Company, blah, 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 blah. Let us discuss alternatives next party, Kensington. I believe one of these gentlemen is the Alistair Coach and James Turner as well. Alistair Coach is this guy here, General Alistair Coach, and he's part of something important. The question is what? 5 strange-looking masks. The oars. So let's see here. Darkhand Master JT. That's in a blue seal. And okay, so blue seal. Let's see here what he has. Proud Beast Master. As the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work applications. So we'll learn if Coach is... Which is which? Okay, well, we can go with it. Alistair Coach and James Turner. No. Okay. So that's who we have here. Lazarus Hurst, Edmund Cloudsley, and now we know who's who. So Angus McBain came the next order. So Lazarus Hurst had it. He soaked up the air, flew with it. Angus McBain tried to do it, couldn't. And Walter Keane fetched it and took the incriminating note from Angus McBain. So, Angus McBain blackmailed Walter Keane to find out how Lazarus Hurst has performed the miracle of flying. Obviously didn't go over well. Now we have over here. Lazarus Hurst jumped from the lighthouse using the idol to demonstrate the miracle of flying and become Griffin reborn. Angus McBain jumped from the lighthouse afterwards. This resulted in Angus McBain's death from a head. Lazarus Hurst jumped from the lighthouse and survived. Using the hidden golden idol, Master Angus McBain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming Griffin reborn. He seized the staff from Lazarus and locked the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol. It did not work for him, and Angus jumped to his death. Alright. And so again, I apologize. I'm very professional. I have all of my... Oops, there I go. I have all of my recording stuff. It's annoying because... Let's look over here. Over here, like, I should be able to tell if the thing is not moving properly. If I'm talking, but I completely missed it. One of the most recent Windows updates said this is no longer the snowball blue microphone. It is default. And that means it doesn't make any sound whatsoever. Or it doesn't take any sound whatsoever. So, oops, let me. It was very frustrating. I recorded other games as well, and those will come out later. I'll re-record them. So, yeah. We now move on to Chapter 3, The Ascent. The interrupted weekend at the doctor's salon. So now you and I are all caught up. We're caught up together. I don't know any more than you know. This is a gentleman from the previous one, who I immediately forget. Oh, and then they're fighting. Okay. So I said that you were coach, but you're the general, so you're not. And you're the guy in charge of the Seven Seas Trading Company. So we've got someone who's been shot dead. How interesting. And is this the whole room? Oh, interesting. This is it. This is the whole thing. Oh Lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. This is such a mess, however, we will clean the blood out of the rug. You look high as shit, my dude. Why are your eyes so red? Ha, Leopold, your plan to frame Petu is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. Red ring, ruby ring, which we have learned is a symbol or something that every person of the order wears. This is also something that Mary, I think her name was, or the sister to Edmund Cloudsley, who is also at the will and the giving out of the estate. She was wearing something like this too. So now that puts her in the order, possibly. And the Nicholas Maker has been... I don't think he was a part of the order, because I think he was just there for record keeping. But yeah. Clean doctor's scalpel and a clean small sword. We have here the library and the salon. Canfield Tea House. Okay, chess house, tea house, library, salon, flower beds. What on earth? Oh, do I go into the other side or something? Oh. Okay. Well, alright then. Psychoactive plants. Drugged symptoms. Oh, so you are drugged? Spotty onion. An illusion of unity with the universe. Increased appetite. Hiccups. Black poppy. Sleepiness. Whites of eyes get a pink tint. You look pretty sleepy. Lemurian lichen. Lichen. Hyperconcentration on one thing. Loss of perception of time. Rapid blinking. Nah, you just look sleepy, dude. You look sleepy. Who else has been drugged? And redberry. Surge of energy. A vocalization of all your thoughts. Twitching. Aggression. Oh, you've also been... James, this is preposterous. You know that damn well he was killed by the Lemurian Savage. Which, Lemurian Vampire is the name of one of the DLCs for this game. Dear friend, note that the elections are over. Please join me for a leisurely weekend at my manor with good old Augustus and some other fine fellows. We will have some drinks and discuss what to do about that Prime Minister position. Kindly inform your presence, Dr. James Turner. Clean small sword. Missing button. How peculiar. Okay. This is outrageous. I thought you were an honorable man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke a conflict. Small clean sword and a ring with a ruby. We've heard Aquitania before. I think it was in one of the notes of the wine drinking case. Oh, what is my hair doing? Oh no, oh no. Okay. It's kind of got this little curve around my eye, but that's fine. At least I can see. Oh, here are the seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. Okay, I thought for a moment that these were the... Oh, guitar. I thought that these were symbols used on the idol, but I guess not. Interesting. Who else haven't I seen? Your wig is amazing. He stole his life just like that. The doctor's a smart man since he saw through his lies. Dear friend, at one of the balls, you said that you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I'm having a weekend of drinks at my manor, and a prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honor of your company too. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. A clean small sword. Oh, and here is the... Yeah, you got the same thing as there. That makes you the Lemurian, probably? I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over and over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. Is he... vocalization of all your thoughts? Maybe? Or is he not? No, he's not talking. Or is he talking? I don't know. Brownstone slate seal. So that means that he is... What? Wait, what was it? Hatchet, 2 hands, square and dot, up and down. So hand, square and dot, 2 hands, hatchet, up and down. I'm sure that will mean something. A spicy smelling ornamental box. Dear Prince, I heard that you got invited to a party by the director of Seven Seas Company himself. I know you hate associated with these invaders and thieves, but this might be just the opportunity that we seek to reclaim our honor. Clean Lemurian War Club. Dear Prince, as you know, I'm a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. It would be my pleasure to invite a member of the Ptu clan to spend a leisurely weekend at my estate with some of our own political dignitaries. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Ptu clan. Oh, I'm gonna have to probably label all of these at some point. Oh God, believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. Constable number 1, Arthur Faulkner. Make an alarm sound, I guess. Alright. Oh God, testimonies. This clue's been added to the thinking panel. Billman claims that 1. Planted and pruned all morning by the chrysanthemum bush. Sorry, I got it right. Saw the young gentleman and the foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. 2 in the afternoon, moved to the rose bush. From there, saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. Continued his work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Oh, God. Podrick served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoilt sherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk and then go to assist Mr. Spade in the garden. Oh my God. On entering the library to take away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. Was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm. Then saw the deceased lying in the salon. Oh my God, there's so many more! Alistair claims that in the morning he practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together, and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. Oh my God. Claims that he drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library, in the morning. Then he went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler. Ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. And B. As the master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. Okay. Ergin. Slightly difficult to understand what he said, potentially because he has challenges with our language. Claims that 1. Everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. But that doesn't mean that it is, though, because we have, obviously, someone's framing someone here, I'm sure. Claims that 1. Played croquet with Ergin in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Ergin drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair coach, lecture the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away, just as Ergin was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Oh my God. Claims to have played croquet with Ergin in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in a tea house. Ergin drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. I already read all of this. Leopold claims that he had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. That was drugged, actually. He was falling asleep, saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Woke up the butler, entered the salon and found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer. Instructed the butler to raise the alarm. Okay, so someone has killed this man here. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. We have a clean small sword. Dear friend, the elections are over, so let's uphold tradition and have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister's situation. Please join us on May 12th. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Listen, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon, Leo. This man is not breathing and has a huge vertical wound on his forehead. But all the weapons are clean, are they not? Clean. Oh, what is this? Oh, boomerang. But that was taken from here. That does not mean that the Lemurian did it. So we have to figure out who was in the library to take it. Who could have killed him? But so someone is trying to incriminate him by taking his button. So he and he were both drugged the black poppy. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm missing one thing, apparently. Okay, 2 cups of spicy smelling tea. One almost empty, the other untouched. Someone was drugged. Chrysanthemum bushes. Rose bushes. What is this? Fountain. London Gazetter. New Order Party. Loyalists. Moderates. Okay. Who will be the new Prime Minister? Election results. New Order Party 36. Moderates 32. Loyalists 29. Okay, and he was the one who died? New Order party have the most MPs, but it is clear the two old parties will form a coalition. This means either loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine will become the prime minister, leaving Lazarus Hearst and his party in opposition. Lazarus Hearst is once again up to some interesting stuff, because we see here, ooh, chess. Interesting design of the chess house. Oh, I see. So you can take a peek in there. So Lazarus Hearst is not here, but he, who is a Master of the Order, and he, who is a Master of the Order, they're being turned against each other by Lazarus Hearst, potentially. Or they're just being turned against each other. And they are not going to form a coalition in opposition of Lazarus Hearst. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. So this man here and this man here are both leaders of the parties. And these two, oh goodness. Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot. Location of each suspect when the body was found. Oh god. The doctor. The butler. The young man. Oh goodness. Blank blank is the victim. The blank is the murder weapon. Well, we know the boomerang. The blank is where he was murdered. The library. The body was found by blank. No, this is the salon, right? So that's glass. And we can see the library there. So he was murdered in the salon. 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 Okay. I need to know everyone's freaking names, it seems. And then whatever this is. Good golly oh molly. So I'll make some work on this in this episode. I won't go too long because I've already recorded for 2 hours today for no avail. And then we'll see what we can do. So if I was smart, I would have remembered what this gentleman's name is and this gentleman's name, but I don't. So you were the General Koch, because you were dressed in general attire. So Koch. Koch. And then you... Oh god, what was your name again? Were you James Turner? You were... Oh god, I don't remember. Constable Arthur Faulkner. Okay, that one's easy. Arthur Faulkner. We have an actual, like, whodunit murder, though. It's supposed to, like, oh, who, like, this is advancing a plot here and there. This is like, everyone is here. You were here at this time. You were here at that time. Gideon Koch. I'm gonna go with that. Okay. Dear friend, can we convey presence, Dr. James Turner? So, James, this is preposterous. You know that damn well that he was killed by that Lemurian savage. So, who did it, I wonder? You're the butler. Butler. We know the name of the butler. It is... His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoiled sherry. That was... Found the butler. Koch. Lord Alistair Koch. So you are Alistair Koch. Sorry about that. Okay. So Master Turner, come to the chess house and send the butler away, just as Aragon was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. So this is... You are arrogant. But what is your first name, I wonder? I already clicked on the name, so I don't know why I'm having so much difficulty with it. That young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. So young Master, so you're Patu Arrogant? No, Arrogant Patu. Bell. And then you are Spade, the gardener. And you are... Oh goodness, I'm having a big brain moment here. Podrick, Lord Leopold is asleep. Master arrived instructing to dispose of the spoiled sherry. Lecture the butler. Just as urged, remarking the beauty of the chess house. They got bored. Okay, so Leopold had a glass of sherry with James in the library. I think it's Leopold Bell? No, I don't want to guess. Instructed the butler to raise the alarm. Doctor's a smart man since he saw through his lines. That doesn't really give me any indication on who you are. Oh, I wish I didn't have to open up your notebook and then open up the... Oh. Bilton claims he pruned all morning. So Billman Spade. Billiam Spade. Okay. Podrick. Okay. Podrick, what's the last name? Hill? Podrick. Augustus Hill. No, I'm guessing. I don't want to guess. So whose name is not here? Augustus is not here, which means that Augustus is the name of the man who was killed. Augustus Hill? No, I don't want to guess. And, oh boy. And then you are the doctor who has been trying to get everyone together. James Turner, Arrogant Gideon, Alistair. Sometime afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. So, morning, he practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. So Doctor is in the chess house. The prince, the young man. Alright. I love that your hair is blue. I just love that for you. So... This claims that he had a glass of sherry with James in the library. Leopold. So Leopold is... And became drowsy. So, you became drowsy with the eyes. So we know that your name is Leopold. Okay. Oh no, because we have Gideon Hill, is that a name? Oh god. Gideon. Claims that played croquet with Arrogant in the morning. Okay. Arrogant, I think young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. Sign of the chess house. But what was it that you were thinking? I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye-patched gentleman. Sleeping eye-patched gentleman, okay. Oh. So you took the button. Or no, the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye-patched gentleman. So the host took the button. But what were you doing? Also being... I feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. As the master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. Okay. So, master of the house was James. Okay. So, you're the one who led the interrogation. I'm just gonna start putting names down. Podrick Hill. Leopold Valentine. Oh wait, I had Valentine somewhere. Where did I hear the name Valentine? Valentine. Leo. Leopold, okay. Valentine. Wait. Conducted from President Dr. James Turner. For a leisurely weekend at my manor. With good old Augustus and some other fine fellows. So he was not the one who owned the house? Oh goodness. I'm afraid too sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it, Constable. And James Turner. Okay, so yes, you are the one who arranged everyone to come here, and you are one of the members of the order, and you are trying to frame other people. So Leopold here is being framed by both of them to get him out of the picture, because he is one of the Loyalists' party. They killed the moderates, framing the Loyalists, leaving it open for the new order. So I see now what they're doing. They're both framing him. So, Marine Savage, Outrageous Leopold, so they probably killed him, and they were both working in conjunction together. Okay. Very interesting. Oh. Full glass of sherry. Almost empty glass of sherry. And sherry. Being the master of the house, you can probably easily poison someone. Having this giant thing up here is also not very helpful to your cause. Where did I find info with the name Valentine? Oh, I know where. Valentine. Loyalist leader, Blanchard. Leopold Blanchard. And Augustus Valentine. Leaving Lazarus Hurst and his party in the opposition. And so you are Gideon Bell. Oh, we got it all right. We got it all right. Okay. Oops. Where did I go? Where did I go? Oh god. Oh Christ on a cracker. Can I? Okay, there we go. Oh god. What am I doing? I moved my. So what happened? What happened was, let me see here. I moved myself so far off screen I couldn't retrieve myself, but fortunately I was able to control Z. Oh boy, I'm really curious what that's gonna look like in the editing, like after the fact, because I'm looking over on a different monitor, but it's showing all here. It's weird. Anyways, blank is Fistum, so Augustus Valentine. The boomerang is the murder weapon, but is it though? The salon is where he was murdered. The body was found by, I think it was Gideon Bell, right? I gotta double check these interrogation notes. Gideon. Returned shortly after, so it wasn't Gideon. Leopold, okay. So, Leopold Blanchard. Now, why would you raise the alarm if you were the one who killed him? Obviously you're not, you're being framed. So, location of each suspect when the body was found. So, Spade, Billiam, Please work on the roses till the alarm was raised by Dr. Hill. So, the flower beds. The butler, Podrick Hill, woken by Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm. Suddenly was overcome by dizziness, pain to do his weak heart. On entering the library, take the glasses away, I found him asleep. So why did you fall asleep? You were also drugged, though. You drank some sherry that you weren't supposed to when you were drugged. So you were in the library. So he drank some of the drug sherry, fell asleep, and it was like, oh, it's because I'm old. It's not because I was drinking and I was supposed to. Maybe he didn't even know that that's what happened, but he drank some sherry he wasn't supposed to. The loyalist, him, Leopold Leopold. Woke up the butler, entered the salon and found the body. So you were in the salon when it was found. So, the salon... The general, who is, Alistair, was winning chess. So him and Dr. Turner were... Let's see. So him and Dr. Turner were playing chess, and... They're kind of vouching for each other, even though they both know that they're a part of it. So the chess house. Okay. Sorry, I keep going back to look at them in the scene. I don't know why. It doesn't help because I have them all here, but it's just like I need a moment to think. So Gideon. Because I also have to figure out where I need to go to look at things. By the way, just started remarking on the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. So you were at the chess house. So Belle, you actually saw what happened. That's not good for you. You were also at the chess house, and the prince, Ergen. Oh, where were you though? Oh dear. Fountain at noon. No. 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 James. Who's with Ergen? Played croquet in the morning. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair next to the butler. Ergen was remarking the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. So they were playing croquet. So they were in the field, right? Croquet field, okay. So you were in the field, you saw them there at the chess house. Alright. You went to the chess house? No. But the fact that I can move this is interesting. Because if I move this here, it gets wrong immediately. So you were at the chess house. So something about you aren't where you were saying you were. So Gideon played croquet with Ergen in the morning. That was only in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Oh, okay. And you could see from there they were both in the tea house. Okay. Tea house and tea house. Alright, so... Okay. Who is this young man, though? Interesting. And now, last but not least, we have this bit here. Oh my god, I said I would stop soon and then I didn't. I just kept on playing. I just kept on playing like a monster. So, I will leave this for next time. I will let you all fill in the info here. Early in the morning, blank, 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 in the blank and blank a blank. Meanwhile, in the blank, 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 and blank, a Lemurian from the blank, in the blank, at around noon, blank, 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 and blank the blank, on him to blank, blank, blank. So, I will let you guys figure that out. And if you would like to, please leave in the comments below. Give me some clues as to what's going on here. I apologize again. I'm so sorry about losing that episode. Believe me, I wish I didn't. That was a lot of work. I was making some nice progress. I felt so great. And then all that progress I made was actually bad for me. So, we'll leave it there for now. I will continue playing this. I do like this game. It's fascinating. It hits a certain itch that I don't always have. So I want to make sure that I'm in the mood to play it, and that I'm doing it well. But when I have it, it's like, that's fascinating. I could just like get lost in trying to play this. But for now, we'll leave it there. Stay sleuthing, stay smart, and stay suspicious? Stay hydrated, everyone. Goodbye.